right. Just going to give it a couple seconds for people to join us. In the meantime, this is focused on the Cloud Test Sales Agency Awards. Let's give it a couple minutes. All right, guys, to get started, this is Dave Minjura here from CloudTaz Revenue Operation Marketplace, where we are going to talk about the Sales Agency Awards. We're going to talk about technologies that were nominated. We're going to talk about training programs that were nominated. And at the end, we're going to discuss who were the winners of the Sales Agency Award for 2023. We have our guest, Eddie. We have Matt, which is our director of marketing. We have Eddie, who you guys know, our sales outsourcing specialist, is going to give you guys a breakdown of the winners, the ones that stood out the most, so that you guys can get excited. So sit back, get some popcorn, and let's get ready.
That's right, Dave. Thank you so much for that great intro. We have 6 very interesting categories that we chose for this year's nominations. And we're going to start with the category of SDR training courses that gave you the best results in 2023. And the number one for this category, Dave, can you give me a drum roll, please? All right, let's imagine it's going there in the back. Perfect. The number one is JB Sales with John Barrows. Yes, give it up for them. All right, out of 6, got 17.9% of the votes, followed by Force Management, JB Sales team. Now, the next category, it's going to be Sales Engagement Platform. These are the tools that you can use to execute your sequences as an SDR, follow up with different leads. So let's go ahead and see. Let me go up here. So, Sales Engagement Platform that worked best in 2023 with 641 votes as well. Number one is HubSpot. All right, there we have it. HubSpot with 199 responses got 31% of the votes. Let's go ahead and share. Okay, you should see the results in the screen now. We have HubSpot in number one place with 31% of the votes, followed by Salesforce and Apollo coming in pretty close. Let's see what happens throughout the year and who gets nominated for next year. Now, for the next category, calling technology, the type of tools that SDRs use to follow up on their prospects, make communication, qualify opportunities, and set appointments for their account executives. We can see that in number one position. Let's go ahead and scroll up. Here we have it. What calling technology worked best in 2023 with 641 votes and 147 responses? That prize goes to Connect and Sell. Yes, sir. 22.9% of the votes were for Connect and Sell. Congratulations. Followed by Salesfinity with 19.2% of the votes, and Orem with 14.5%. Congratulations to all the nominations, but above all, congratulations to Connect and Sell for a fantastic year. Now, the next category is one that every company, every sales agency interacts with at some point or another, especially in the B2B sales world, and this is the category of data provider. We have a few interesting nominations, but the number one winner in this year award, let's go ahead and see. It is LinkedIn Sales Navigator. LinkedIn Sales Navigator with 250 responses out of 641. They got 39% of the votes, followed by Zoom Info and as well Apollo.io. Again, number 3 in another category. Congratulations for making the podium, Apollo. But above all, congratulations to LinkedIn Sales Navigator for providing us with those qualified leads that connect. Now, for the best channel, this is a very, very interesting one. Dave, I may need your help with another drum roll because we have a very almost like photo finish type of decision for this one. So for the best channel of 2023, Dave, help me with the drum roll. There we have it. Phone with 36.5% of the votes, just with one vote over email. One vote over email, 36.3% of the votes. This was a very interesting result. So we continue to have another year the dilemma of which one is king, email or phone. What do you
Eddie,
think,
so I
Dave?
have a question. I have a question. Actually, a very solid question. Actually, so this means that omni-channel approach is actually what's standing out the most at the moment, right? A
That's
mix
an
of email, a
excellent
mix of phone.
takeaway.
Awesome.
You were gonna say what? Why you think that's interesting?
No, it's just interesting to see that it both aligned almost on the same numbers. So that means that for me, the way that I see this is just the omni-channel approach is what pretty much made this competition very similar, right?
Now we have to take into consideration that we receive votes from different sectors in the industry, in the B2B industry, mostly from SMBs to enterprise type of agencies and employees and leaders. And what Dave says is true. Like, depending on your niche, you definitely do not want to sacrifice one of these top two channels. The best approach could be an omni-channel approach, and then let results see where your personal data leans heavier. If you should reinforce phone, or if you should reinforce email, but definitely have both of these very efficient yet legacy channels in your combination, in your channel strategy, and your sales strategy for 2024. Now, for the last category, the one we've all been waiting for, sales agency of 2023. Let's go ahead and see. Scroll up a little bit more. A lot of votes, a lot of people rooting for their preferred agency, but we can see that in number one place, well ahead of the lead, well ahead of the others in the competition. We can see Belkins with 108 responses, 17.1% of the votes. Congratulations, Belkin. Fantastic year. Fantastic. Congratulations to all the other agencies as well. Excellent. Great job, everybody. We hope as well that 2024 turns out to be a very fantastic year. It's been a tough year with the economy, inflation rates, and a lot of things going on. But hopefully, new year, new opportunities, new challenges. We look forward to a fantastic year and to see which ones are the nominees, as well as who's going to be the winner in each of the categories for next year. Dave, any recommendations? Any
I would
forecast
say
that you
my
can provide?
my main recommendation, and this goes for sales agencies, is have a lot of clarity on what you serve. Right. This way, your buyers know exactly what you do. Right. They can easily back you up with a vote. They see the solution. They see what is going from A to Plan B, and I feel like that will pretty much cover everything. You have more people, those Raven fans that we speak about. So that will be one of my main takeaway. The more clarity, the more buyers, less buyer remorse.
Now, speaking of clarity, if you are considering to launch a campaign in 2024 and you want to decide which of these agencies is good for you, I invite you to go over to the CloudTos Marketplace, learn more about each of these agencies, find information about their listings, or even book time with us to get consultation and advice to identify which one is the best agency based on your campaign, your goals, your target audience, your ACV. Dave, thank you so much, team, everyone that voted. We hope that, again, this is a fantastic year for all of us. A lot of challenges, but hopefully a lot of opportunities that we can capitalize.
Awesome.